He's like, oh my god, he did not play well. What happened to him? I'm like, all
He
right,
scored
well,
two
we won the
points, but he's a
championship
fucking
though.
champion.
He is a champion.
He's a fucking
He did
champion,
it.
though.
He did a lot to get us there. That's for sure.
The refs tried to foul him out. It was a concerted effort to get Cat out of the game, but it didn't matter. You know, it doesn't. It didn't matter.
He really locked in to get us there. That's all that matters.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the New York Knicks are your NBA Finals champions. Baby boys, we're here. The new
And
jump Knicks.
I'm Captain Clutch today.
First and foremost, Tyrese Halliburton can eat a dick. Who's next?
Trae
Next.
Young.
Pat Riley can eat a dick. Eric Spoelstra can eat a dick. Andrew Nemhard can eat a dick.
Jason Tatum.
Becky Hammond can eat several dicks and take several seats. Yeah, great job, Becky. You thought you wanted a job in the NBA? I was behind that. You know that? I was behind Becky Hammond until she said that dumb shit about Brunson years ago. Then I got on my red pill shit and was like, fuck you, Becky Hammond.
A girl in my league?
Coaching the NBA now. Yeah, I turned full on conservative red pill towards Becky Hammond. Everything else, socialist Marxist, but
Yeah.
Becky Hammond, straight conservative red
It's
pill.
straight MAGA in here for Becky Hammond and
She
Becky
eat a
Hammond
bag
alone.
of dicks. Yo, you know what she said? You know her.
I know what she said.
And it's not just about Becky. It's not just about. I'm glad. You know, right?
I know.
It ain't just about her. It's not. It's not just about her. It's about a lot of assholes that a lot of things to fucking say about the team. Because and you know what? Niggas always gonna have something to say about anything. Period. That's human nature. That's how people fucking operate. It's how we get down. But the Knicks was a fucking punching bag for years. And it was very low-hanging fruit. It was easy. It was easy to knock down the franchise with the fan base with a heart of fucking gold that went hard every fucking night, no matter how good their team was. I was there, nigga. And I'm not even talking about those 16-win seasons. I was there that season after we made the second seed with Melo and got fucking smacked by the Hawks, killing our fucking playoff chance at getting the 8th seed that next year. I was there for that. I was there when I thought that fucking Jose Calderon and Samuel Dellenbert was gonna be the answer for losing Felton and why can't I remember this nigga's name? The fucking Tyson Chandler. I was there, bro. I was there. I remember that. I thought they was about to be. I thought Jose Calderon and Dallenberg was gonna save us. We got Shane Larkin from the Mavericks too, and I thought that little nigga was gonna be mad fucking nice for us. Guess I was 10 years ahead of time. Yo, guys, I've seen a lot of bullshit, and I never gave a fuck, bro. I always just was like, well, it is what it is. I mean, that's what it means to be a fan. That's what it means to be a fan, yo. That whether your team is winning or losing, you're still gonna go hard for them, and there's always another year. You know, I hurt, bro. Niggas was saying, you know what New York stands for, NY?
What?
They say that shit stands for next year. Because of the Knicks, bro. Because of the Knicks. What are they gonna say now, yo?
Our state initials are so tragically lined up for that.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not, y'all niggas know me. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a fighter. I'm not someone that goes and tries to start fucking issues or nothing like that. But I swear to fucking God, I swear to my mother, my father, I swear to everybody I fucking love, if I ever run into Cameron in Harlem, where I fucking live now, that nigga come around trying to jack that nigga. He don't gotta jack nothing. If I see that nigga, I'm running up to him and saying he a fucking bozo. You a bozo for more reasons than one, but specifically because you shitted on your own city because you wanted to be a fucking edgelord when you was a teammate and the Knicks lost to the Spurs. Yeah, I know how he became a Spurs fan. I got so much. You know, that's why I wasn't so I wasn't like crazy with the celebrating because I had so much negativity festering, and I needed to wait to vent that shit out. Section. That's my Pirates Day. Hope to see y'all. But I gotta get some of it off right now. Yo, I had a homie I met in college. Dick riding ass Heat fan. Yeah, I said it. Dick riding Miami Heat fan. And you know why he wasn't a Knicks fan? Because that nigga was a sorry ass upstater, and them niggas is haters. Them niggas hate on city niggas like us. one of the only other black kids at the fucking college, bro, that I was getting cool with. But of course, he had to be a corny nigga. And I didn't even know that was a fucking thing when I went up to TC3, bro. This is yo, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cornball ass nigga shitting on the Knicks. But it's all right. It's a little rivalry. It was nice. Years go by. I'm talking to this nigga on Facebook. Miami Heat is on a crazy run. Jimmy Butler's going bugged out from the they had a nice run. Then they ran into fucking the Lakers. You know, before they had to play the Lakers, I started talking about the Knicks, about, like what we could do next year about our players. This motherfucker, I'm be like, why are you bringing the Knicks up on my fucking page? The homie that I thought was an actual fan of basketball, he had coached like youth basketball teams and shit. And I wanted to talk about ball. I was like, all right, this is not a nigga that's gonna be like, LOL Knicks. He's gonna actually want to talk about some of the players on my team, and I could try to learn some shit. Shitted on me. You know what happened that next year? We got Tom Thibodeau and made the playoffs. You know who didn't make the playoffs that year?
The Heat.
The Miami Heat. And you know what? 2 years from now, from that day, we did play the Miami Heat in the second round with Jalen Brunson. We wasn't ready, bro, and we lost to these niggas. And then he went and got smacked by Jokic. I was very happy about that. But a part of me was like, well, you can't throw that in his face because his team made the finals. And you lost to them. What you gonna say, Josh? Nothing.
But now, you got everything to say.
Do I even gotta say anything? Do I even gotta say anything to y'all niggas?
No.
Me, I say anymore.
The champ is here.
Eat a dick, nigga. Fuck out of here. Knicks, nigga. New niggas on the block. New York, nigga. New niggas. And I'm quoting my bro Loopy from over 10 years ago from that 2011 run. Bully season, nigga. Jalen Brunson, bully. Josh Hart, big fucking bully. Yo, everybody, bully. OG Anunoby, bully.
Oh my God, OG.
Yo. OG Anunoby better smack the shit out of anybody, bro. He feels like it. Nobody in particular. If he feels like it, he better just smack the shit out of somebody. I hope he does that shit in Indiana, though.
Obi goes all the way to Indiana just to slap people.
Yo. Oh, bro, it's over. It's over. We won. That's it. That's it. Y'all niggas thought y'all hated Knicks fans? Y'all thought y'all hated Knicks fans? You don't really hate motherfuckers next season, because anytime anything bad happens, whether we lose, player gets hurt, or somebody gets fired or fucking traded, I don't care, nigga. We won the championship last year. You're the dick. Talk to me when your team wins one this year. We're the defending champs. Fuck you. And even if we don't win it next year, I don't care. We just won that shit. Eat a dick. Our championship was more lit than yours.
Yeah.
We're also the first team that won the midseason tournament and the NBA Finals in the same year.
Is that right? I thought the Thunder did that. Did the Thunder not do it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. You know, I remember when the Knicks won the cup and everybody was like, "Oh, who cares about?" All of a sudden, it's like, "Who cares about the cup?" You know?
Yeah, it seemed like winning the cup was a curse because every team that won the cup didn't even come close to winning, except for us, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even come close.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was an awesome experience to watch. One of the coolest.
It to be a precursor to it.
Yeah, one of the coolest sports watching experiences I've ever had. Just this whole playoff run, because it was like literally, it was exciting. You know, it felt like real games. You know, it was just so sick. And we won every time. We won it and we earned it every time.
Every game was entertaining. Every single game was close, nail biters of an experience. This is the best NBA Finals I've ever watched, and it's not just because I fuck with the Knicks. You know. Like, legit, every game was a close, exciting game. And I can't say the same, because I've watched, I started watching basketball during the Toronto Raptors Warriors game, 2019, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Great
Yeah,
series.
2019.
Great series.
That was the first time that I started watching basketball. It was great, don't get me wrong. But then I I watched the next one, which was all right. It was the bubble. Then there was then there was a Giannis one.
That
Milwaukee
was crazy.
Suns.
They came back down 2-0. I don't remember the games though for some reason. I don't remember watching them all.
Me neither. And you want to know why? Because this one that we just watched right now is literally the best NBA Finals I have ever seen since I started watching basketball in 2019.
That's 7 years worth.
7 years. Every game had me watching the entire fucking time.
Dude.
Even when they were losing, I was like, nah, I have hope that they can come back. And they fucking did. You want to know why? It's because this Knicks team has so much fucking heart. It's unbelievable. The Cavs could have done a comeback too, but they just fell over and fucking died, bro. They didn't have half of the heart that we had,
bro.
And we just kept pushing. We were dominating for most of our like Eastern Conference run, and then once like shit started getting pushed back into us, we just got up and we came back every fucking time, bro. Like, I can't remember like watching a team with that much fucking like determination and grit to get through, and it's all powered by Mr. Clutch himself, dude. Like, every time you needed a bucket in the most important times of the game, he always came alive. And you can always see like
about it, bro.
You can always see like whenever you like the way that he plays, you could tell when he's switching it on. He's like, all right, I need to be the one to get us a bucket right now. And you see it, bro. Like, you see him do it. And he does it. It's insane. Like, it's some crazy impossible shots. Like, did you see the one where he fouled and then he like did like a twist and threw it over his head to get the fucking ball in for an and one? Circus shots, bro.
Skilled.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Brunson is that nigga, bro. Listen, I didn't care about Brunson when we first signed him. I'm not ashamed to admit that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we're signing another score first point guard, and he's short. And I just thought the Knicks were desperate, bro. Especially, coming after a season where we really, really needed a point guard because Kemba Walker couldn't do it for us, and Derrick Rose could not be a starting point guard. You know, he was just past that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought we were desperate. I thought we were so desperate to sign this motherfucker, especially because we couldn't get because we didn't end up getting Donovan Mitchell, you know? So I was like, man, here go the Knicks doing a bunch of dumb shit again, just chasing the next player they think is fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually watched those Mavericks against the Jazz games. And I honestly just thought, I was like, the shit that Brunson was doing in them games, I was like, that's not for real. He wants this contract next year, and he has, and I know how players play every year. Like, I've seen this in football and basketball where, like, right before they got to sign a contract, they start having one of the best years ever. You know what I'm saying? Just for them to fucking progress after they get that money.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought that was going to be the Jalen Brunson experience. And for, like, the first 20 games of that season we had him, what was that, in 23? That's what I thought. I thought that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
And
you were protecting yourself. You didn't want to believe. You're like, I've been hurt too many times. I can't believe in you, Jalen Brunson.
he just started like, we just started winning more games, and I started realizing like, all right, Randall's our best player, but man, Jalen Brunson's a really good fucking like, a really good sidekick to this nigga like Randall, especially when Randall wants to act like a dickhead or whatever, right? We're like, okay, we got a decent point guard. And then we played a game against the Pacers where Randall was out and a couple other players were out too. And we came back down from like 18 and then beat the Pacers in the regular season. And that was the Jalen Brunson born to play basketball game by Mike Green. And I almost cried too, bro. And then not even because he said that, but because when I seen Jalen Brunson, he almost talked and he he had to stop himself because he knew he was gonna like sound all like cryy and shit.
Mhm.
You know, I almost cried, yo, cause I was proud of this nigga, bro. Like as a fan of the sport and as a fan of like humans,
Yeah.
human beings, like I just like, man, like, wow, we got a good one, yo. We got a fucking good one. But it also, I mean, everyone, the way the whole crowd was screaming Jalen Brunson, and I knew it. I knew we was going back to the playoffs, and I was like, oh my God, yo, like, this is for real. We got a fucking dog, and we got a team. That 2020 year during the pandemic wasn't just a fucking fluke to put the city on its, you know, to help the city get back on its feet with its basketball team. It wasn't no bullshit, yo. We had a good coach. We had a good fucking front office. Shout out to Leon Rose, World Wide West. And we believed in Brunson. And we won a fucking championship that way, bro. And it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, yo.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's fucking inspiring. And if I wasn't so deeply saddened by what's going on in our country and the world right now, I would genuinely be so elated as a Knicks fan and as just a person, like, and as a dreamer, as someone that believes that dreams could come true. But it's hard. It's hard to sip the Kool-Aid when just a few miles from us in Jersey, there's an ICE detention camp.
Yeah.
Where people are going on a food trip because of that's how bad the conditions are. That they're starving themselves so that things can get better. It's hard, bro. It's tough.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna you know, linger on that right now. We can address that another time in a more serious manner. I'm so proud of the Knicks, yo. I'm so proud, even more than just being able to talk shit. I'm just proud, man.
Yeah.
I seen my team do it, yo. I ain't never seen one of my favorite teams win a chip. That's a lie. I watched the New York Atlas, a lacrosse team, and y'all know how much I love lacrosse.
You do love lacrosse a whole lot.
That was fucking awesome. In the very first year that they, you know, made the teams, they transitioned from travel teams to actual, like, you know, home teams with like home states. New York won it. New York won the first fucking championship in lacrosse.
Hell yeah.
And I want to believe that momentum carried over to the Knicks, yo.
It sure did.
I have to. It started with the Liberty. The Liberty won that year. Then New York Atlas won last year. And now the Knicks won.
Yeah.
And I pray that none of the New York football franchises win, and it's the Cowboys instead.
It's okay. I'm also
Dead
not.
ass, though.
I'm still remaining football agnostic, I guess. I would have liked to have rooted for the Giants this year.
I'll root for the Jets, though. I ain't gonna lie. If the Jets make the playoffs, I'm going crazy. If they win a Super Bowl, you will see the biggest switch up ever. Cowboys will be my favorite team still, but I will definitely dead ass have Jets shit in my crib.
I don't know. Green's not my favorite color, and that's really the deciding factor here.
I love green.
It's between blue and green.
That is my favorite color.
I know. No, I mean, I feel like I am definitely like the least basketball inclined of the three of us. I came in. This is like actually the first actual season that I hunkered down and like watched.
You went out your way to like.
Yeah, and you know, I decided to like root for the Knicks because I'm a New Yorker. I wanted to like just have a homer
We had
team.
a good team.
Yeah, I wanted to have like a homer team. I didn't want to like follow the lead. Basketball is like really hard to follow all the way in the same way that football is.
Think so?
Yeah, I still don't really understand like the times to like really watch. There's 82 games in the basketball game. There's 17. It's a little easier in football. But
yeah. I would agree with that.
to be like agnostic, basketball agnostic. But I decided to sit in with the Knicks. They're fun to watch. They always were. And I'm a New Yorker at heart all the way. So, you know, it was easy for me. But, you know, I was like watching them and, you know, this playoff run really like was inspiring. And Brunson is the one of the kind of guys that like sports are made out of. These are like the protagonist of movies, and he's like a real guy. So you know,
Yes.
I don't know him personally, obviously, but he seems like a really nice guy. He seems like a really good dude.
Bro, Jalen and Rick Brunson inspired a generation of dads and sons, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a beautiful moment. You
Yeah.
know, he won a championship with his dad and his best friend, and you know, it's like the Knicks are what sports are like the idealized thing of sports. You know,
yes.
you win the right way.
Yeah,
You
bro,
like
like,
fight through.
bro.
You fight through adversity all the way. You do it with the people you really care about. And all these guys' personalities are really fun. They all seem very different from each other, but still very fun. Like I saw this video of Cat leaving OG's live on and him panicking about how to turn it off.
Yeah. How do I turn this off?
How do I end it? How do I end it?
I watched that. I shit you not, like fucking 40 times. That shit was so funny to me.
Just put a big ass smile on your face, right?
Yeah. It was so fucking cool. And you know, these guys seem like great guys. And you know, as far as like athletes go, you know, I feel like you want to idolize these guys. They're all veterans. They all came from like different places in the league.
Yeah.
And
literally, except for the rookies on our team.
Literally,
Everyone's
yeah.
veteran.
So it's really beautiful. You know, guys who are like kind of either discarded or you know just like traded away or whatever the case may be. It was sick. It was sick to watch. And everybody had their moment in this game. It wasn't just Brunson carrying the team the whole way.
Yeah, Josh Hart was literally like when he jumped for rebounds, he flew, bro. Like he jumped over, like it looked like he was jumping over Wemby at times for a fucking rebound.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, everybody had their moment in the game. There was like, not just in this series, but in the other series, there was like the series where it was like the Bridges series. It was the series where it was the Cat series. There was a series where it was literally just OG doing stuff, and it was all like manifested through Brunson needing to becoming who he needed to be for the Knicks. Whatever they needed in that moment, he was. If he couldn't score, he was going to distribute the ball. And if he couldn't do that, he would. If he could score, he was going to score. So it was cool. Generally unselfish team. I'm a Knick for life. I'm looking into buying an OG jersey pretty soon. I don't know how. It's all sold out, and also I gotta save money, but I will get one eventually. And I also want to get a Brunson and Towns as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll get the whole starting lineup at some point. Who knows?
Yeah, when I get paid Friday, I'm getting a jersey for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want one of those. I'm not getting the blue one. You know why? You know, I just realized the blue one has like, it's like orange and gray.
I never noticed
Not
that.
it's not that I hate gray. I mean, gray is my second favorite color, but I don't like how it looks on the Knicks jersey. Our blue home jerseys, I mean, our away jerseys look kind of tacky to me. At least like, not like the ones that the players wear, but like the replicas that because I'm not getting a fucking authentic jersey.
Yeah, I'm not getting
This
authentic.
one's actually authentic. It's like stitched and everything.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm not getting authentic either.
I got this shit years ago.
I'm not getting
I want
authentic
to.
either.
Don't get me wrong. I really, really want to get an authentic. If I was gonna get an authentic jersey, I would definitely get an authentic Brunson one.
Yeah.
And I would get the blue one. I wouldn't get white.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna get either the black. I'm either gonna get a black jersey or I'm gonna get the white one. I don't want the blue.
Yeah, the blue one. I'm looking at the blue one. I was thinking of getting that was my plan, is getting the blue one, because I'm a blue guy. Either that or I like the black ones a lot.
I wish they had those other jerseys, but I don't think they're available. I don't think they're all sold
Yeah,
out.
everything is
You know,
like super sold out right now.
The
So
one with the blue and orange on the side, like how this one is.
oh yeah, I know what you mean. I see it. Yeah, they have
Get the
it.
double lettered New York.
Yeah, they have
They
it.
got it available?
Yeah, I mean it's
Brunson, they
mostly
have the
sold
white
out.
ones though, right?
It's
Brunson
mostly
is the
sold
only
out.
jersey that's like available to buy online right now.
I would get one
barely.
of those. I would get the white Brunson jersey.
Yeah.
I like that one with the double letters. I think that shit is tough.
Yeah. it's all very cool. Yeah, I'm invested, and I'm going to be following the Knicks next year. You know, I found my New York team that I can rep for.
Yo, we could really repeat too.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I was thinking. At the
That's
end of it,
not
I was like, I
far-fetched.
think we could be back. You know, will we? I don't know, but I think it's possible.
I mean, who are we afraid of? Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah, I think that's the thing is that I want next year. I want both Halliburton and Tatum. I want to like take them both out.
Yes, that would be a dream come true.
Yeah.
We could beat Miami for the first round because they're perennial playing team and will not get a seat higher than second. So we'll beat them in the first round. Then we'll probably end up playing like Indiana. Well, we'll probably end up playing the Celtics, and then Indiana. You know, because they're going to be trying super hard. They're going to get to the Eastern Conference Finals again as like a fucking 6th seed. And we're going to smack them like we were supposed to.
Yeah.
Go to the championship, and then we're going to smack OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the Spurs is thinking the future's bright, but I don't know. You know, I've seen a lot of times niggas thought the future was going to be bright, and it was just cool for one season.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen a lot of times.
Yeah. Yeah. Those kids are good, man. I mean, it's crazy the instances where like these guys can't fucking miss. Even when they miss, they can't miss. But you know, who knows? I'm optimistic about the future for New York sports. I think we're in a solid place, you know. Overall, you know, as long as, you know, the Liberty, that's funny. The first New York championship I've seen, like with my own eyeballs live, was the Liberty. It was really cool. I was following the WNBA for a minute.
Yeah.
And it was cool to watch them win.
And they won the year that it was the most lit. Because that's when Reese and Caitlin Clark like was rookies. And that's, you know, everyone wanted to watch like Caitlin Clark. So
yeah, I've been to a couple Liberty games, and they're fun.
I want to go too.
Yeah, they're very fun, man. They're fun to be at. And those girls dominate. They did like every time I've seen them, it was super cool to watch. They just like beat the shit out of people.
Are cool too.
Yeah. So sick. I want to get a jersey.
Steel, black,
maybe
and
Ionescu.
orange. That shit's fine.
Something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, go Knicks, man. I mean, so good. What an experience.
Yeah.
I got to celebrate with the city too. It was really cool.
I bought an OG jersey, and I was walking around on Saturday. I like went to go hang out with some friends. I was biking across the Williamsburg Bridge, and I got like 15 fist bumps. Like several people raised their fists, and they were like, in solidarity. I'm just like, man, the city, being in the city during this time, there's literally no better feeling in the world.
Positive vibes for sure.
I've heard that from several people, yo. I've heard like people saying like that like they was just downtown and everyone was just fucking. My coworker was telling me that he went with a shorty somewhere on Sunday morning, I think, and like just everybody was just so like
Yeah.
just happy. Outside.
Yeah, that's just like that's kind of just the beauty of sports is that even though things are not great in the grand scheme of things, you know, there's like a little bit of a camaraderie that we can get from sports and just, you know, sharing in this energy together. I feel that. It's really cool. It's very fun.
But we came back down from 29 points. I can't fucking believe it.
What a fucking moment.
You watched that whole thing too, didn't you?
Yeah. I never
did.
stopped.
Yeah,
I was
watched the whole game.
I was like, I believe still, you know. I'm not over. I'm not done with this shit yet.
For me, it wasn't about belief or disbelief. It was about I get too upset.
I know.
Yeah, we saw.
We saw. We saw you.
Yeah.
You had a 1,000-yard stare in your eye. You were like,
I'm not proud to admit that I was devastated that night when I went out with y'all and we lost that game. I was devastated, like on many layers, yo. Like, I thought it was my fault.
no, bro.
First of all,
No, bro.
I know, irrational.
It was the vibes.
But,
you know,
like,
the vibes were
I
bad.
did.
There's a big orange cloud that descended upon Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that was so whack.
Yeah, the one night he was there is the only night we lost. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I hope they decide not to go to the White House. I'm
Yeah,
not going to hold it against them if they.
I would hope not. I feel like they won't, because I think they need to understand that
I feel like
the city does not like this fucking guy. So
they're gonna go. They're gonna go.
I don't know.
gonna do it.
Most of the Eagles said no when they won. Why wouldn't they go?
But a lot of the team was still there, though, right?
Not a lot. I don't know how many Eagles actually went. How many Eagles? How many Eagles went to the White House? 20 to 30 of them. Yeah. Jesus. Saquon was there. Fucking God. Lane Johnson was there. Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, and Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
Hurts,
Sounds
Brown,
about.
Devonta Smith, and Brandon Graham didn't go though. So, you know.
I know Mitchell Robinson's head ass.
Oh my God, he's gonna be there for sure. This is what he played for.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm.
Trump in the Garden was like Suni Lee for OG for him.
Yeah, I bet.
I was so disappointed in him when I found out about that.
Yeah, he's lucky he does his job well. Oh man. Although he needs to
Isn't
learn.
he?
Needs
Isn't he
learn
about
how
to be a free
fucking-
agent?
Is he? I don't know. See, I don't know anybody's
Oh,
contract
Mitchell Robinson?
situations. That's my thing.
I'm not gonna lie. It is it's time to let Mitchell Robinson go. That's why I'm so happy we won the championship with him now. But I hope we can trade him instead of just losing him in free agency. But I think this was a beautiful close to this chapter with the Knicks. You know, it's time to get another big that could play
And shoot a ball.
every night. You know, they don't have to be as dominant as Mitch, but yeah, they can, you know, maybe shoot the ball a little bit.
Maybe, I don't know, not have the worst free throw percentage in the history of the league.
Yeah, man. Like Mitch, like I mean, maybe they could sign him to like a 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like Mitch as a
Try
player.
to
He's
do it
like,
one more.
you know, he's in that paint and he always gets the rebound. He's so sick. But yeah, I don't know.
I just want us to develop a new big.
Yeah.
That's all. I just want I want us to get draft a couple bigs and be able to play them.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with Huck Porty?
No, but he could always surprise me. He could develop a lot over the summer.
Hey, you know, this is only his first year with Mike Brown, you know?
He had
He
some
could
minutes. He had some
Other
minutes
than that,
there
he
when,
hits his free throws.
when everybody was in
Yeah,
foul
when Cat
trouble. They
and Mitch
brought
got
him
in
out.
foul trouble.
I can't believe they kept getting.
He did okay.
How Porty, yeah. Let's talk about Jose Alvarado, bro.
Remember, Josh? Remember when I was like, this is a really good fucking pickup? I was.
Yeah, and I was downplaying it. I was.
Brooklyn kid.
I don't
That's
think
a
I
great
was that
story.
vocal about it, but like, yeah.
That's a great story.
But he ended up.
There's so many great
Yeah.
stories on the Knicks.
There are. Jose Alvarado is arguably the best aside from Brunson, though, because I mean his story, like coming through the NBA too, like you know, I mean he's been on the Pelicans the whole time, but he's never been. I don't think he's ever been like a starter or ever seriously considered to be like next up or anything like that. And he came to the Knicks and like he was a role player on a shit ass team. That's whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's tough. And he came to the Knicks and called the role for himself. He didn't play every game, but it's all right. We didn't need him to play every game. Valuable depth.
Yes, sir.
When was it game 4 or game? It was game 4, right? Where they played him like instead of Bridges for most of the fourth quarter.
I don't remember. I don't remember which game, but I know.
Yes. Yep.
That was a huge
exactly
game
what
for
happened.
him. For
They
Jose
said
Alvarado.
He looks so small.
Yeah, he
He made a basket over
had
Wemby.
like
He looks so
6
tiny.
points and a couple assists. Yeah. He got him too, yo. He made him think he was going to just dribble out, turn right back, and went for the shot.
Mhm.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So cool. Team of Destiny. It's Knicks.
Yeah. FYI, the Knicks would be the Straw Hats, and the Spurs would be the Marines.
I agree.
Get it right.
Get it right.
Get straight, nigga.
Hell yeah. I want to see if we have any questions, and then we do one or two, and then peace out to the show.
Mike must have said something about the Knicks.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know we have questions. We do have questions.
Said, oh yeah.
We do have questions. Let me see. What?
Can we just do a Knicks related question if that's the if he has one?
I'm trying to find where we left off. Okay. All right. So this one isn't. Yeah, this one isn't a Knicks question, I guess. But let me see.
Does he have a Knicks question?
Yes, this is from 2 emails from where we are. So this is not necessarily a Knicks question, but an overall New York question. What is a change you'd like to see the city make that better reflects the culture of NY? I have some ideas that are more realistic and others that aren't so realistic below. Assuming the Knicks win it all, the newly painted train entrance outside of Madison Square Garden permanently remains Knicks colors. If the Rangers win a championship,
Yeah.
then a different subway entrance is permanently painted in Rangers colors. Reduce or remove the city's sales tax on purchases of white Air Forces and Yankee fitteds. Recognize bodega cats as a class of service animals, allowing for legal protections and expenses tied to them to be deductible as a business expense. Oh, wow.
Isn't that a thing that's actually in the works?
I don't know.
Am I tripping?
I have no idea. Hold a city Olympics every 2 years that feature competitions like turnstile jumping and train cart breakdancing.
Or
I really like the bodega cat one. It's really sweet.
that would be the one I'd go the hardest for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of that one before, but
What's a change I would like to see? I don't know. A cool culture change for the city on that level.
maybe I know this is gonna sound maybe a little cringe, but maybe clean this fucking MTA up a little bit, bro. Like, like I get that we're New York and we're known as like gritty and dirty and shit, but like, do we gotta have a fucking crusty ass fucking NBA station? Like, we could do better.
You know what I was thinking? Maybe a solution to that would be like what Mamdani did with the snowplowers. You know? Just give people...
have volunteers?
Yeah, have people be paid volunteers to help out.
Yeah. Oh, I got a suggestion.
Ooh.
If you have to work while the Knicks game is on, that's time and a half.
True.
Any New York sports team except for, I don't know, the Giants.
Nah, just the
No, I'm
Knicks.
kidding. No, just the Knicks? Only the Knicks? Not the Liberty?
And I would sorry.
Nah.
And and I would if I had to give any
No,
if I had
sorry.
to concede any ground, I would say that okay, only for home games.
How many
Get
home
rid of
games are-
blackout games. Get rid of blackout games, Mom Donnie.
Oh yeah.
I want to be able to watch a fucking Knicks game at home without having to pay for cable.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do that. That's the entire point of getting like these subscriptions and stuff, is to watch your team. You know,
Yeah.
it's so weird. It's so weird.
Wait, what? Yeah, it'll be blackout on like NBA TV, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Or, like League Pass and shit.
Yeah.
I've never had to worry about that because I watched it on cable or whatever. So
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have League
but that's
Pass.
only because it was national TV. But if it's regular season, it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, I never understood that logic, you know. You get these services so you can watch your team. I don't know why you black out your home team. It's so weird. All right. Well, all right. We're going on 42 minutes or so. We can close this one out and go to the main show. We'll do more questions next week. But yeah, Knicks in 5, everybody.
Knicks in 5.
Knicks won a championship. Forget in 5. Knicks are champions.
Yeah, and we're running it back.
Team they ever. Yeah, and we running it back. You're right, Chris.
Damn right, I'm right. I'm always right.
No more next year.
No more
This
next
year.
year. Well, there is next year now.
See y'all in another 53.
Yeah. Hey. Bye.